Hello there, welcome to my Sims 2 Uberhood. My name is Brianna Peppers, and today we're going to be joining the Loner family. The Loners are new to Pleasantview. They moved over here from downtown, and originally, of course, AJ is from Strangetown. He lives over here on the newest part of Pleasantview where there's been some new construction by the water in this nice new suburban home. So I haven't changed his bio or anything, but maybe after the end of today's video we'll have enough story to give him a new bio. He lives here with his wife Jenna and their two children Ian and Oliver. I don't think we've gotten the opportunity to play a rotation in this household, or in this house I should say, because I think at the end of their last rotation I moved them into this house. So I don't know if it's decorated, so let's go check them out. So here we are at the Loner house. It's actually really cute. This is one of the bespoke houses. You can easily find these by Honeywell on Mod The Sims if I'm not mistaken. Honeywell made a huge batch of suburban households for good starter families situations like these. So first things first, I can see that Jenna still has her face all burnt up. If you remember in the last episode we were playing the Spectre family, Jenna was actually visiting her good friend Lola and she got struck by lightning. So the rest of her body looks better, but she's gonna need to get probably a makeover to make that ash and stuff on her face go away. This is the house. So first things first, out here we have like this nice little driveway area, and what this is supposed to be I think is a garage, but I repurposed it. I put this, I don't know what you call this toy train set in the garage, and there's also a bathroom out here. It remains to be seen whether I'm going to leave this bathroom here, because if the Sims decide to go outside and use this bathroom even when the ones inside are available, that might get to be a little annoying. But I do like the idea of there being like a little garden shower out here. Maybe one day they have plenty of yard, maybe one day they'll get a pool or something. Then up here on the first floor, it seems I have decorated this house, so that's a relief because I didn't want to do it today. You walk in and this is the first room. So this is like a living area. They have, I don't know what exactly is going on here. It's been months since I revisited this household, so this is almost like just as new to me as it is to you. It looks like I repurposed some of the furniture that AJ's had since he was a bachelor living on his own. And so that's why some of the things in here don't match, because they've just been accumulated throughout the Sims' lifetimes. Next door to this room we have like a studio type thing. There's two entrance points, one from the living room, one from the kitchen. Just got AJ's desk computer, a ballet bar, an easel. It's not very thoroughly decorated. I probably got a little tired by the time I got to that point. And same thing for the kitchen. It's pretty sparsely decorated, but it has all the functioning items. They have this little side counter. I didn't put stools there or anything because they have a table that's got plenty of chairs. I don't think that I put this down here. I think that this came with the house because this doesn't look like something I would do. I would never put more than 4 chairs at a table like this, but anyway. And there's also a bathroom here as well. It's got that bare bulb in it that I hate. So yeah. Alright, and then so upstairs they have this nice landing area. It's nice and spacious. Shouldn't have any Sims having any issues with routing here, I hope. We have a bathroom right here that's pretty well set up. It's got everything you need in the bathroom. And next door it looks like we have the nursery. So this is Oliver's room. He is their youngest child. Maybe we'll get to see him grow up to a toddler tonight. If not tonight on Friday night, definitely on Saturday night. It's cute. It's got little elephant wallpaper. Everything's gray. I kind of went with like how everyone nowadays likes to have monochrome nurseries for their babies. So that's where that came from. And then next door we have Ian's room. And I just noticed the wall does this weird thing. Is that supposed to be like that? This is from the roof. When you put the roof down, you don't see it anymore, so it probably isn't supposed to be there, so we're just going to act like it wasn't there. Anyway, so Ian has a little bit of like an underwater nautical type thing, but then he has clouds on the walls. Listen, not every bedroom in The Sims needs to look like it came out of a magazine, because that's not how a lot of people live. They do have quite a few simoleons left over from whatever I used to decorate, so I wouldn't be opposed to getting them some more items, just to kind of fill in these empty spaces on the walls and stuff. It looks like I did put a lot of effort into the bedroom here, however, so this is AJ and Jenna's room. I've never used these duvet covers before, so we'll see if I like that. If not, I'll get rid of it. AJ and Jenna's both favorite color is blue, so I really went with that here. Blue and white, a nice mirror across from the bed. There's a bookshelf. What else could you need? All right, so that's basically it. That's the whole house. And they have a car. I believe this is AJ's car. Well, it should be. So AJ and Jenna both have jobs. Jenna is actually just a little bit older than AJ, but not by much. She is a home video editor, level 7 in the Slacker career. But even though he's younger, AJ is actually a CEO, level 9 in the business career. He has been working hard, so his want right now is to reach the top of the business career, and his lifetime want is to earn 100,000 simoleons. I'm not sure how close he is to that. The last time he remembers making money, he's only earned 25,000. So he's probably got a while to go. But the good news is, with him being so young, he's going to be, if he gets to the top of the career soon, he'll be making so much money that it'll be much easier for him to get to that 100,000 lifetime want. Okay, so let's take a closer look at everybody, because I don't think we've looked at AJ since the last time. He was probably in the downtown introduction videos. It's been so long that I can't even remember. But if that's the case, I don't think he was married or had kids yet. So yeah, this is him. He's actually very handsome. I quite like this hairstyle on him. I've never really known what to do with AJ. I think a lot of people have this issue with him where he's kind of just a blank slate, which I suppose is the point. You're supposed to be able to decide what you want to do with him. And so this is basically just it. He just works really hard and he has a family. So there's not much tea there, but that's okay. And then there's his oldest son, Ian. So Ian is only 6 days away from becoming a teenager. He just grew up to a child. If we did see him in the introduction video, he probably was just a toddler. He is a Cancer, so that means when he grows up to a teen, he's probably going to be a family sim, if I'm not mistaken. And he's got a pretty well-balanced personality. He's rather neat, outgoing, kind of lazy, pretty serious, but he's very nice. Yes, in my game, Cancer is a family sim. Alright. And then, of course, this is Ian. Oliver over here, we don't know what he's going to be like yet. I can't wait to see him grow up to be a toddler. He looks like he has black hair and brown eyes, just like his father. And I think that Ian actually looks like green eyes, probably from Jenna. So it's very cool. So let's go ahead and let them loose in the house. So I checked to make sure that we were at the correct point in their rotation, since we did just switch over to a new household. And it seems that it is correct. So we're playing Friday to Sunday in the Uberhood, and it is going to be close to the end of summer for them. So that's great. So we're going to go ahead and press play and just kind of see where the day takes us. I think the school bus will still show up for Ian. If it doesn't, I'm just going to have AJ take him to school. And let's go take care of Jenna's face, because this is pretty bad. I will have her feed a bottle to Oliver. You know how it is. Usually when they move to a new house, all their needs get reset, so their hunger and bladder is about mid. And the matchmaker is here that we do not need. Eventually I will get the mod that just erases her completely. I don't really ever have a use for her in my game, but every now and then I think that I want a matchmaker. Not often, but every now and then. Alright, did she... Okay, she did feed the bottle to the baby. That was just really quick. Alright, and we're gonna go put him in his crib. And I'm just realizing there's no mirror in the bathroom, so that's really cool. Oh, and AJ's gonna go to work, like, now, actually. So, okay, and the school bus came, so that's not an issue. I apologize if you can hear squeaking in the background. My dog is really going crazy with her squeaky toy. It's rather late at night. This is a different time than I usually record, but I decided to go ahead and take the motivation where I could find it to go ahead and get up and start recording. So let's see if I change her appearance. I think this has worked in the past. This will get her face back to normal. Okay. Well, that didn't do anything. So maybe a shower then? Okay, yeah, a shower did it. I don't know what I was thinking. A shower should have just been done from the start. Alright, so Jenna's back to normal, so that's good. She's home alone with the baby. Oh, and she has a carpool coming for her, but she does have vacation pay, so we're gonna keep her home from work. I normally don't send my Sims to work when they have just had a baby, so like while they're still infants, I keep them home. And then if they decide they want to go to work while the baby's a toddler, like that's fine, they'll get a nanny, but I try to keep them home when they have vacation pay anyway. She is in the possible realm of getting a promotion. since she does have all of her skill points that she needs. They have 8 family friends throughout the house. That's pretty nice. Some of Jenna's closest friends are, of course, her family, and then there's a townie named Clay Hutchins, Lola Spector, a townie named Marianne, a townie named Mark. If you're wondering who Jenna is, she was a townie herself. So, I usually try to avoid marrying in townies, but if your sim just doesn't have any other romantic prospects and they have chemistry, like really high chemistry actually, with just a townie, then so be it. I used to be extremely against it to the point where I would almost inbreed my sims, but then I realized it's not good. And with an Uberhood, even though yes there are more choices, AJ just wasn't really rolling any wants for romance, and then when he met Jenna, I don't know, he just decided that this was who he wanted. Let's go ahead and get them a trash can because I realize now that they don't have one. I'll probably put it over here, closer to the back door. This kitchen's a bit of an odd layout. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. I could probably do better if I tried really hard. But the question is, would I try really hard? Alright, and she wants to invite a sim over, so maybe let's see which of her friends, if anyone, is available at 11 a.m. on a Friday. I'm obviously going to try Lola first. She works until 5. Yeah, that makes sense. She wants to interact with Lola. I could just wait until 5 o'clock to invite someone. So I suppose that's just what we'll do. Another thing is she wants to gain a skill point. Her favorite hobby is tinkering, so that must be why I have this guy out here. I'll have her fiddle around with the toy train. I don't know why I keep stuttering over that, but I don't know what else to call it. It's a toy train. A model train might be more apt. I think this thing's really cute. I like how it's got a Sims 2 water tower on it, just like in the actual neighborhood. And I almost thought that was English. I don't know what it says. It must be in Simlish. She's adding a town right now. And this helps her fun and her hobby enthusiasm, which is what I usually try to have them do. Oh, I see Oliver over here. Probably needs a diaper change. So when she's finished with that, I'm going to have her go upstairs. Oh yeah, he's throwing a fit. Oh, and we have some visitors here to greet us. Who's here? So, Alexander Goth and Bella Goth. Nice. Let's greet everyone. They are pretty new to Pleasantview, so it makes sense that they would have neighbors come and greet them. She's listening to Alexander Goth's joke. This is her first time meeting the both of them, which makes sense. Before they moved to Pleasantview, they were living downtown, but they decided they needed a bigger home, and they actually had quite a decent amount of money, considering the fact that when Jenna moved in, she was pretty loaded. She brought in a lot of money for AJ, and mix that with the fact that they both have pretty substantial incomes, they are not hurting for cash. Unlike our previous families with like the Grunts and the Specters, they kind of have things already set up for them. They have money saved in the bank, they have everything that they need, and they could even expand their family if they so chose. That'll be interesting to see if we have more babies for this family, because then, of course, it'll get a little harder. Right now they have the perfect setup, 1 bedroom per child. If they start having more kids, we're gonna have to cram some boys in the room together. Of course, I would really love them to have a daughter, but that's just because I like baby girls. But, oh, she instantly has the ability to kiss Alexander Goth. Wow, that was fast. She barely knows him. But to each their own. She's... Oh no! This isn't happening! Is he gonna turn her down? Oh my god. What just happened? Okay, so he wants to play rock, paper, scissors now. Sir, how do you backpedal from flirting and cheating on your wife to playing rock, paper, scissors with him? What? And now Bella wants to admire him. I'm just kind of in shock right now. I'm sorry, I'm in shock right now. Okay, I would never have expected this from Jenna. She's a family sim. Now, I don't have her set to totally faithful, of course. But at the same time, like, this is just crazy. This is, I don't know what to say. She does not have a secondary aspiration. Neither does Alexander. Honestly, no Sims in my Uberhood have secondary aspirations yet. I was debating whether or not to incorporate those. And then, of course, Alexander's mother walks into the room. If you don't remember, Alexander is married to Lucy Goth, and he has a baby on the way. I don't think they've given birth yet, but like, oh my god. And she doesn't even have a memory of having an affair. That's another thing. I'm just confused. Anyway, Ian is home from school, and it looks like he brought home little Trinity Smith. We actually just saw her age up to a child a couple videos ago. She's Johnny Smith and Ophelia Smith's daughter. So that's nice and everything. I'm just trying to keep a very close eye on Jenna because I don't trust her anymore. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if that was just a one-off with the flirt and all that. I just don't know. Alright, good boy, putting your homework where it belongs. So his fun and hunger are a little bit low. I'm going to have him come down. He wants to talk to and play with Trinity. So I'm going to have him hang out with her, build their relationship a little bit. They're pretty close in age. He's only a few days older than her. Wow, okay, so now they're tickling each other. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little spicy. The idea of Alexander having an affair. The idea of anyone having an affair is a little spicy. But especially with Alexander, because I just never would have pegged him for a cheater. Maybe something's going on in his and Lucy's marriage that he's unsatisfied, or I don't know, he's been dating her for so long, ever since they were teenagers, I think, or in college at least. AJ wants to bring home Goneril Cap. I'm gonna say yes. So maybe he just feels like he missed out a little bit. Anyway, and perfect timing. So AJ is home and he just got promoted to Business Tycoon. Yay! So that was a huge want for him. So he is very happy. He now works from 10 to 4 and he brought home like 8,000 simoleons and some change. So that's pretty awesome. They are set. And he brought home Goneril Cap. I think he and Goneril actually are, well, they're not friends, but they're close to being friends. They've worked together for a long time. I've mentioned this before, probably in the introduction video, but just to reiterate, AJ is working in the same company that the Caps own. So now that he is actually a business tycoon, like he's technically like the boss, sort of. It says he's a corporate raider and mogul heading a worldwide conglomerate. So I'm going to go ahead and just say that yes, he's the big boss, but of a specific branch, because that is still Goneril's goal. She knows that her father is currently the head honcho of the entire company, probably of the completely like international side of things, and that's her goal. She wants to take over for her father. So I don't think she'd be too happy with the fact that AJ, who's not even a part of the family, has come in and taken over things. But maybe he's just the head leader of a specific branch, but he's still going to be making like pretty good amount of money, and he's got 3 days off a week. So very nice. Good for you guys. Who has the higher cooking skill? Jenna does. So I'm gonna have her serve some. What's happening here? Okay, he's telling her a joke. See, I told you, I don't trust anything they do together anymore. I'm too interested in this. Oh my god, and AJ was gonna come make out. Let's not do that in front of the kids, please. Alright, it's 4 o'clock now, so I'm actually going to have her serve some dinner. Some spaghetti would be fine. Okay. And I'm just going to try to focus on other things. Everyone's hungry, so maybe we'll just have a nice big dinner at that huge table with all the chairs. And we'll have to see. It's close to 6 o'clock, so we'll have to see if Ian... Oh, I keep saying Ian. I'm sorry. I'm getting the sons confused. We'll have to see if Oliver ages up to a toddler as he gets older. Okay. Man, Alexander is just a tickle monster. He loves to tickle. Alright, they just became friends. Great. So now he wants to play with Trinity, so I'm gonna have him play Mary Mac or something. And I think AJ is stuck in the couch now. Hold on. That might have something to do with the fact that I like used the 45-degree angle cheats and put that lamp there. Maybe I should move it. Oh look, Bella Goth interacting with Goneril Cap. It's actually surprising how little interaction the Goths and the Caps have had, being that they're both like two of the most like powerful families in this Uberhood. But especially now that Mortimer Goth has passed away, Bella Goth isn't really like taking charge of anything anymore. Like, if anything, that's kind of fallen to her daughter a little bit, like Cassandra, of course. And Alexander is sort of leading the charge. He's kind of going to be taking over his father's footsteps as a mad scientist and taking care of the Goth fortune, of course. Alright, let's see. Dinner time. Actually, I'm going to have you sit next to your wife. And Ian is also hungry, so that's great. They can all come in and eat together. Which just means that they're going to take forever to finish eating. Oh, so it's not going to be tonight that Oliver ages up. It's going to be Saturday. I'm just going to have Jenna take a quick break and go answer the phone. And hopefully Goneril doesn't sit down and eat her spaghetti while she's gone. I have two phones almost right next to each other. That's a mistake. Alright, come back and eat that. And I can move... I don't know. Oh, I think this might be one of Jenna's friends. She's asking us on an outing. Yeah, it's Marion Thorne. But we're going to say no thank you. Alright, poor Goneril doesn't have anything to eat or anywhere to sit. That's not very hospitable of the Loner family. And she's disgusted by them. Alright, so we can... Oh! She just became BFFs with Lola. That's nice. So it's interesting to watch Jenna sit next to her husband and look at Alexander from across the table, and they just hold a perfectly normal conversation. And being the fact that she doesn't have a memory of having an affair, like, I suppose maybe because it was an ACR flirt, or maybe the fact that it was just a flirt and not anything more. It's hard to say. And she wants to be friends with Alexander Goth. Well, you can bet your bottom biscuit that I'm locking that in, because it's just simply too juicy not to. Poor AJ, he might have to become a single father if Jenna keeps this up. Again, this is so surprising. If anyone was going to initiate an affair, I would have supposed it probably would have been AJ, but I guess not. Some women that he has a lot of chemistry with are Jennifer Burb and Lola Spector. It's funny because he and Lola don't like each other, which is really funny, because usually most people have AJ and Lola get married, but of course, as you know, Lola and AJ didn't even meet until very recently, and a little bit too late for them. So he's coming to go charm his wife. He also has chemistry with Reagan Cap, who is another coworker of his, of course, Hermia Dreamer, and some townies, Ophelia Smith, Dina. He has a crush on Christy Stratton because before he met Jenna, that is a townie that he was dating. I think they may have even like woohooed once or twice before, but like things never really went anywhere. His crush never went away though. Alright, so poor Ian is so tired, and his fun is so low. Maybe I can get him to watch some TV before he goes to bed. That would be nice. Oh wow, okay, so Jenna probably is just feeling a little frisky. Maybe her situation with Alexander was a one-off. Maybe she's just in the mood for something, and AJ wasn't home, so... Who knows? Okay. Oh, and they're making out now. Cool. There's a lot of things happening. Bella's in here using the ballet bar because I forgot to download the mod that keeps the Sims that are visiting off of that thing. Parents are making out in the kitchen. He's in here watching cartoons, and the radio's playing. You can't hear it, though. Yeah, but his fun went up really quickly, so that's nice. He wants to tell a joke to Trinity. I know he's super tired, but it's not super late yet, so I'm just going to keep him up as long as I can. And even though, yeah, they're really feeling each other in here, that's great and all, but I'm just going to have him go take care of the baby. AJ also now has the want to get Ian into private school, which feels perfectly doable, so we're going to work on that probably tomorrow night. Okay, I'm going to have probably Jenna come and just talk for a while with Alexander. She wants to be his friend, so that's not impossible to do. And it is officially bedtime for Ian. I don't know how I feel about the spiral staircase off in the corner. As we can see right here, okay, yep. It might cause some issues. I'm not a huge fan of spiral staircases in real life, so Well, that was easy. They just became friends. They talked for like 2 seconds. Now she wants to play with him. Let's play Red Hands. They're having just like a great conversation. They really get along well, which is so interesting. I think Alexander just gets along with anyone who is a family sim. That's why he and Lucy get along so well. She wants to tell him a joke. I can tell that this is just that little like socialization circle where they just do entertain, appreciate, and talk like over and over and over. Uh-oh. So as he's holding the baby, Oliver has pooped his pants, so I change his diaper and put him in the crib. And yeah, probably start getting ready for bed. It's almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, she's just rolling the same once over and over, so we're gonna use this opportunity to say goodbye to everyone. Surprisingly, like, even Trinity is still here. Okay, she's gonna turn this off. Even though they have 2 bathrooms, they only have 1 shower downstairs, so I think I'm gonna put another shower in this little, like, 2-tile section, so she can use this bathroom while AJ's using the one upstairs. She wants to be best friends with Alexander. Of course, I'm going to lock that in as well. It's odd to me, the ones that Jenna's rolling, considering, like, she's a family sim. But she's rolling ones that are more similar to a popularity sim. So I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe she's just in the mood to make some friends. It's hard to say. But whenever they're done, they're going to go to bed. And that actually was so fast, but it marks the end of night 1 of the 2-night rotation. Oh, and I'm actually surprised to see that the duvet works. I was a little worried. I mean, maybe it doesn't work, actually. Hold on. That's not the same color. No. Yeah, it's 2 different blankets. If you don't look too hard, maybe it won't bother you. We'll just act like it's not there for the time being. Oh no, so it's 4 a.m., but that little clap of thunder might have just woken up little Ian. He's awake now. I know that's not how it really works, but that's the only reason I can think to explain that he is awake now. So he's going to take care of himself. He wants to do his homework. I think he's already learned to study. Yes, he learns to study from AJ. He's had a short life. He's very young, but he learned his toddler skills. He learns to talk from Jenna. He's potty trained and learned to walk. So the people that he know that are his age is Trinity Smith, and that's it. And the other Sims he's just met today. So, yeah. His family didn't have a lot of friends over while he was a toddler, so he didn't have a chance to interact with many people. Now he wants to watch a movie. I'm just going to let him do whatever he wants. Whenever they roll a wand to watch a movie, I don't usually have a specific, like, movie I let them watch. I just let them watch. I just click the first thing I see, really. Maybe... So, like, I use the Watch TV from Anywhere mod, which is what gets him to sit here instead of over here first, but I guess that's okay. I mean, it's just really uncomfortable for your neck. But the Sims aren't worried about that, I suppose. Alright, it's 6:30 a.m. It looks like the parents are waking up a little bit. Okay. So, something I first noticed is that Jenna's a little hungry and she has a want to serve a meal. So she's just gonna come serve some pancakes. It's also a Saturday, which is perfect. Saturday pancakes. What most kids want. Come check on the baby. The infants in The Sims 2 are awesome because they don't really require a lot of effort, but they're still interactive and they're super cute. So I think they're perfect. I guess we could have dealt with maybe a few more interactions with toddlers. I'm sorry, infants. But I don't know. For its time, it's pretty nice. Very cute. We did just feed him a bottle last night, but we'll feed him another one. Look at this. Little Ian wants to be best friends with Trinity, and I think that is so sweet. We're gonna give her a call and see if she'll come over. I know it's like really early in the morning, but she can just kind of hang out here for the day. Invite over. Alright, AJ has a day off today. I may let Jenna go to work. She still has vacation time, but AJ's gonna be home, and she's got the skills she needs to get a promotion. Not that she cares about that, of course, but it could be a nice thing to just let her do. I guess we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Alright, and Trinity is on the way. We're gonna go put Oliver back in the crib. Or you know what would be nice is to get a bouncinator. I love these things, and I don't use them enough. Nice yellow one. I'll put it in here in the living room so it can feel like Oliver's part of everything. I'm gonna put him in the chair while AJ goes and eats breakfast. Oh, let's not forget to greet Trinity. Where is she? Oh, Lilith is walking by. Okay. Let's go greet Trinity. Say hello. I would say hello to Lilith as well, but she doesn't really have anything to do with anybody here. Okay. Oh my goodness! They are so cute! No, I just have to get a photo of that, even though... There we go. Ian's eyes were not open, but... Okay, I'm just gonna have to zoom in a little more. Now that I look at it, their necks look broken, but you do what you gotta do for a screenshot, okay? Okay. So she's here. He wants to talk about hobby. Let's talk about films and literature. Oh no, the baby is... Oh, I thought he was crying. I mean, he doesn't look super happy, but I guess he's not crying. Oh wow, and he has the want to eat spaghetti, maybe because they had spaghetti last night. That's funny. Okay, now he wants to play with Trinity. Let's play Cops and Robbers. I think that's why he was running around, because they wanted to play this. They're so cute. I have high hopes that they become good friends. Oh, he's lecturing Oliver. Oh, I see. That was weird. So, like, there's not, like, a child animation, but the Sims love to lecture the babies whenever they poop their diaper. I think there's a mod to remove that. I just don't have it. So, anyway, that's why he just, like, got taller, because he was acting out the adult animation. So, we're gonna ignore that. Not play Punchy Punch Me. Play Cops and Robbers. And I'm gonna hurry up and get Jenna up here so she can change Oliver's diaper. Okay, yeah, that chair makes a lot of sound. I did not remember that. AJ's finished. And have you take care. There's gonna be diapers, not diapers, bottles everywhere. And I'm gonna go ahead and have him invite the headmaster for tonight so that I don't forget. If Jenna goes to work, which I'm thinking she will be home just in time for the headmaster to be here. So that's cool. She can make dinner or whatever. She does have the higher cooking skill. He has this big long conversation. The private school headmaster is interested. We're gonna say yes. Perfect. And we're gonna stop doing what we're doing. He wants to tell a joke to Trinity. I wish that they like intermittently gained relationship points while playing Cops and Robbers, because the thing is they just do this the whole time. They'll play for like sim hours, but it doesn't really help their relationship more than just that one point they get at the end. It's a cute interaction. I just wish that it maybe helped a little more. AJ's just kind of chilling out. He's watching a movie. His favorite hobby is actually music and dance, but he doesn't like play any instruments or anything. I think that maybe that's why I have the ballet bar. Maybe he's a dancer. So that would make sense to me. So even though he wants to eat some spaghetti, we don't have spaghetti right now, and it's 11 o'clock in the morning, so he's going to have some pancakes instead. Oh, the phone's ringing. And I'm going to let him call to meal guests so that Trinity comes and gets some too. No, Jenna's not here. Right, the kids are having a nice breakfast together. He's talking about how he learned to walk. She's like, me too. Look at that, we can both walk. Isn't that crazy? I love this for them. Alright, so apparently it is nap time. He's getting kind of tired. He wants to win a game against Trinity. I don't think I have any games on this lot. We do have a chess table here. I think putting it out on the balcony would, or patio, whatever you want to call this, would be kind of cute. Maybe over here to the side. Is there no fence on this porch? There sure is not. Okay, well, hopefully they're careful and nobody falls. This is cute. I like that better. It looks more like an outdoor chess table like this. And I have these super cute little outdoor chairs. I just love them. So let's see if I have a good recolor. We've got like yellow, green. Honestly, this one is fine. That's cute. And let's put like a light or something on here so that if it's nighttime, they can see. I guess I'll just copy one of the ones that are already out here. That's adorable. Alright, so he's gonna come play chess. I think that counts as winning a game against Trinity, if they were to play together. But of course, I'm just going to ask her to join, or so I thought. Maybe she's coming already? Yes. Now, how adorable is that? Okay, and AJ is like not liking what he's watching on the television. You can turn it off then. Oh, Lord. Oh, we have a chance card for Jenna. A local Studio Town music video director has asked Jenna to cut together some stock 8mm footage he needs to round out the transitions for a video. Jenna only has a few hours, so she doesn't have time to shoot any new footage, but her stock of 8mm reels isn't very extensive. The director has asked for a single theme that will fit with the frantic but youthful nature of the video. Jenna searches through her archives and settles on two options: a reel she has of Sunny, SimCity's own tragic clown, or some old footage of bunny rabbits sneaking carrots out of a small residential garden. I think I got this once before with someone else. I'm going to say bunny rabbits. Yes, because that usually gets me something good, and it did here. Oh my gosh, Jenna's watching the rabbit footage when inspiration strikes, and Jenna realizes exactly what she needs to do. With only a few minutes before her deadline, she trims all the footage into 37 jarringly sparse 1-second clips, recolors all the carrots blue, and plays the entire segment backwards. Her vision complete, she hand-delivers the 8mm reel to the director. He cues it up, and the two of them sit in silence as the footage rolls. Afterwards, the director is speechless. He informs Jenna that he no longer has need of material goods, and signs over his net worth of 75,000 simoleons to her, before heading off to live amongst the furry woodland creatures. And now they are filthy rich. So we started just yesterday with 12,000 simoleons, and we're going to be ending with close to 100,000 simoleons, because when she gets home, she's probably going to get a promotion too. That's insane. Wow. So if the headmaster meeting doesn't go well, then at least AJ could bribe the headmaster into letting Ian into school. That's crazy. I know a lot of people don't like to play chance cards that give your sim a huge bonus and things like that, but honestly, like, it kind of is what makes the game fun to me. Not chance cards specifically, but it's just one of the things that adds to the gameplay that I don't mind. Oh, and I just realized that baby Oliver is going to grow up to a toddler while the headmaster's here, but that's okay. I'm just kind of letting AJ do whatever he wants. He wants to dance with someone. It's kind of random. How are things going over here? He still hasn't satisfied the want of winning a game. It's hard to know, like, when the game is finished. I think I've seen that happen a couple times where, like, they clear the board and one sim goes, yay, and the other sim goes, no. But I don't know anything about chess, so it's hard to look at this and tell who's winning. Oh no, but he's getting so tired, I should have let him go take a nap. And these phone books are seriously so high. They probably would have been fine in just that chair. Nervous! Okay. Oh, he lost! So one thing, Ian just lost the game, so he actually realized a fear, not a want, and Nervous is stealing our newspaper, and they're both yelling at him for it. Cool. We're probably gonna go ahead and give her a hug and say goodbye. They're so sweet. It's time to go upstairs and take a little bit of a nap. I know the headmaster will be here very soon. Let's maybe get things nice and tidy. Oh wow, and Nicole Mace is here. She's waddling around like she's pregnant, even though she's not. Or is she? But she's in her work uniform, so I don't think so. Alright, Jenna has been promoted to freelance photographer. She brought home 1,500 simoleons plus 788. So yeah, they're sitting at 98,000 simoleons. That's crazy. Being that she's already right here, I'm going to let Jenna greet BJ. And you know how the drill goes. We just have to convince him to let us in. So I'm gonna let her talk to him for a while. I never do the schmooze interactions right off the bat because they never go well, but if you just talk to him and like build a relationship, it's usually not so bad. Maybe I should actually get AJ talking to him though, because that way Jenna can go and serve dinner. I'm gonna serve Grandma's comfort soup. If I remember correctly, that's gonna give him maybe some bonus points if she doesn't burn it. And see, just like that, they talked for a couple minutes and he already has 19 schmooze points. In case you've never been able to be successful in getting your sim into private school, I'm usually pretty good at it. Hoping that the headmaster doesn't glitch out. In my old game, on my old computer, the headmaster would just freeze and get stuck, and if you reset him, it would reset the scenario, so that never worked. But I don't usually have any issues with this here. Oh! And so of course it spawns the interaction for Jenna, who is busy. But it is time for Oliver to grow up to a toddler, so she's gonna go grab him really quickly. I don't want to cancel the interaction, so she'll come back to dinner in just a second. Assuming that this works. I do have a mod to make it work. Perfect. Yay! Alright, and so he's wearing this little Sailor Moon outfit, which is so cute. But this is Oliver. So he has his father's black hair and brown eyes, but he has his mother's skin tone. Very cute, and it looks a little bit sort of like he also might have Jenna's nose. And very tiny, beady little eyes. Maybe he'll grow into those as he gets older. Oh, but his bladder is so low, maybe we can make it to the potty since it's right there. One can only hope. I might change his hairstyle. I'm not sure. Should I change his hairstyle? It's hard to see. Probably, yeah. I don't think his hair would be quite that curly. AJ's hair is a little wavy, but like nothing that curly. Alright, and we're gonna entertain. We're gonna give a tour because we're not just gonna let him stand out there. Wow, they already have 40 points just from schmoozing. That's crazy. So we're gonna show him the living room. We don't have a lot of artwork and stuff, but like it's still a nice room. I'm gonna show him this room. He likes it. And I don't really feel like taking him upstairs, so we're just gonna show him this room. He usually taps out around 3 rooms. Alright, I know that he's a little hungry, but I'm just gonna have Jenna put Oliver in his crib. And I'm gonna wake Ian up so that he's not awake all night. And then she's gonna have to come downstairs and finish dinner. Did I show him this room yet? Showroom. Yay! So that's it, 80, wow! So no matter what, as long as he gets at least 10 points from the food, then he will probably get Ian into private school. Alright, so baby's been put down for a nap. She's gonna come finish dinner. She's almost done. I think she just needs to put it on the stove. And the schmoozing up in here is going great. These Sims are getting along really well. They're almost friends. It's kind of crazy. Alright, so we're going to stop talking to him. As soon as that bowl hits the table, I'm going to entertain and call for dinner. Oh, wait! Oh! He already got in! Wow! See, that's a first. I told you guys I was good at getting them in, but it's never been that easy. He didn't even have dinner. So she cooked for almost nothing. I mean, not nothing, because they need to eat. But like, wow. I am impressed. So that was easy, yeah. Maybe he did bribe him. Who's to say? Ian is not hungry. You heard it, I almost just called him Oliver again. Even though he hung out with Trinity all morning, I'm going to have him call her and speak on the phone. They have like a few points away. I think they have to hit 70 lifetime relationship, which is the bottom bar. It has to hit at least 70 before they become best friends, but every little bit counts. And these two are going to have a nice dinner together. Since Jenna went to work, she didn't have the chance to call up Alexander and romance him or anything. But maybe it's Saturday night, we could arrange like an outing. I wouldn't feel bad about that. Maybe one without AJ. There's an idea. When she's finished eating, I'm going to have her manage a group. And maybe invite someone out to community lots. That could be fun. Enter a name for the group. We're just going to say Jenna's friends. We are going to include Alexander Goth and maybe Lola. Yeah. And her other friends like Marion. Who else was she friends with? There was some guy that called to speak with her earlier. Who was it? Mark London. That's fine. Okay. And we're gonna send her out groups, meet group on community lot, just for fun, we're gonna say. Just for fun. She's gonna be like, hey, like, you know, I've been like housewifing it up for you, AJ, for a while. Do you mind if I go out tonight with my friends? He's gonna be like, yeah, totally, I don't want to go anyway. Because AJ is a loner, and he probably doesn't want to experience a big outing. Do you want to take a taxi or car? We're gonna take his car. Yeah. Alright, so she's going, and where are we gonna go? I didn't even think about that. We are in Pleasantview, but there's nowhere interesting to go on a Saturday night here. I said this in the last time, I think. So maybe we'll go downtown. We're gonna go to Simbo Lanes. That's fine. Doesn't really matter a whole lot. Put away these leftovers. And I'm just gonna actually have him probably go to bed. Oh no, actually, he's gonna feed his son. I didn't realize that Oliver was awake now. Oh my gosh, place Oliver in the chair. Anyway, by the time we rejoin them, it'll be because we're back from Jenna's outing. So we have just arrived at Simbo Lanes with Jenna and the whole squad. Apparently she whipped by and picked everybody up because they're getting out of her car. This is one of the ugliest, most gaudy bowling lanes I've ever seen in my life. It's pretty hideous, but so hideous, in fact, that I think I like it. It's quite interesting. It's very spacious. They have an arcade, sort of, restaurant, and bathrooms, and a bowling alley. It's kind of everything, I guess, that you could need. So, I won't hate on it too much. Alright, so here we are. So one of the first things I see is she wants to slow dance with the sim. So even though these townies are pretty inconsequential to me, Lola is here, and I don't know that Lola, you know, would approve of her best friend cheating on her husband, especially with another married man. I can't say that she would enjoy that, and I can't say that Lola would keep her mouth shut, because even though she and AJ don't really get along super well, it's mostly just because they don't know each other. So, Oh, it appears Marion is a young adult. Yeah, she's just walking with the strut. Oh, Orion Curious is here, and she's coming to tickle me. That's not going to go well, I don't think. Yeah, I guess I could have told you that. Oh. Okay, so that's not what I was expecting to happen. Okay, I don't know what to say. So, Marion just walked up and goosed Jenna. Yeah, I mean, you guys saw it. They have 2 bolts of chemistry. Oh my god. I didn't even realize that. I had no idea. Were they lovers at one point? What? I mean, AJ seems to be like her first everything. So she has no memories with anyone else, but like, oh my god, she's bisexual. I just didn't even realize. No! Well, okay. That is one way for things to go, okay? Oh, Oberon is here. That's cool. I just don't even know. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. Okay, so I wanted her to work on her, you know, her desire to be best friends with Alexander. I don't think that's going to happen tonight because they're pretty far off. But the least they could do is interact a little bit. Lola's coming to chat with her. Oh, she's talking about Kennedy Cox. Yeah, he does suck. Kennedy Cox is actually the father of Lola Spector's niece and nephew. Cersei Beaker's here, very pregnant. Oh, Jenna is not having a good time with what Lola's talking about. She wants to slow dance with the sim. I mean... And then this guy, Mark London, he's coming to admire her. Wow, Jenna's just got everybody eating out of the palm of her hand. I wonder what that's about. I'm interested to see what else they do. Like, if I don't tell them to do anything, but they just seem pretty interested in bowling, so... Which I suppose is, you know, it's nice that they actually want to bowl when you bring them to a bowling alley. I'm confused. Like, she still doesn't have the memory of having an affair. She's definitely married. I wonder what this is about. I wonder if it's a glitch. I don't think Alexander's gonna enjoy gossip or anything, but let's see. Oh, he likes the school cheer. This is nice. Well, you know, Marion is not the person that I foresaw Jenna having an affair with, but she's in love with her now. So I simply just do not know where things are going to go from here. I can't really imagine AJ being a sim that is comfortable with being in an open marriage. I don't know, like, seems like he's really all in with Jenna, and so if she's not all in with him, I think that it's not going to be equal, and he's going to be upset by that. Oh gosh, I just don't know. Because now I have mixed feelings about getting her to slow dance with Alexander, because she's in love with Marion. And 2 affairs at once seems like a lot. Okay, now we're kissing. Cool. Yeah, that's nice. And everybody, and literally everyone is staring. Orion is coming back. She wants to play rock, paper, scissors. I don't know what her deal is with Jenna. I think she's like closer to Jenna than Jenna is to her. Okay, Miss Crumplebottom. She probably got a strike. It's 2 a.m. We gotta end this thing. Not at all what I was expecting to happen tonight, but it just kind of is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and drive home. Oh, well. Marion's gonna kiss us again. And Alexander's coming to tell us a dirty joke. I was kind of hoping that was going to be like a flirt or something. You know, this is the best thing about The Sims 2. Keeps you on your toes, right? That is a twist I don't think anyone was expecting. Yeah. So, she's kissing again. Let's just go home. Let's just go home. I think maybe even Jenna was surprised by this, because Marion is the one that initiated this romance. I'm still very curious as to why it's not showing that Jenna's having an affair in her memories, but maybe it's just a glitch. I don't know. Alright, so we are back at the Loner household, and we're just gonna kind of play through the night until Jenna gets back home. I don't suspect anything interesting is gonna happen. I'm just gonna have them take care of their needs and probably go to bed before Jenna gets home. Alright, so Jenna just got home from her little outing. Surprisingly, her needs are doing okay. She's pretty tired, but that's about it. So AJ had gone to bed earlier. He was just so tired he could not hang. So poor little Oliver's been in here playing by himself. He needs a bottle and to be put to bed. So I'm just going to let Jenna take care of him for that. So a couple things about Oliver as well. I did change his hairstyle. And I changed his everyday wear, which you can see in the portrait down here. You're probably not going to see him get dressed right now. But, oh, why can't she put him in the high chair? There we go. Yeah, I changed his hairstyle. And something I forgot to look at about Oliver when he grew into a toddler was check his personality. So he is a Pisces, which I believe is also a family sim, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check my things. No, it's a knowledge sim. I always think Pisces is family, but it's knowledge. So that's interesting. It's good to know that he and his brother aren't going to be too similar. He is rather neat, very shy, very active, very serious, and rather nice. So he pretty much isn't all that different, except for the fact that Ian is a little bit more outgoing than he is, and much more nice. Surprisingly, as the younger brother, Oliver is not as nice. It's usually the younger siblings that are nicer, in my opinion. So we're gonna serve him some food. Jenna's actually like a little hungry herself. I suppose she can have this soup. It's a single serving. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. She had a very long night, but she deserved it. Although I just don't know what to think about her and this affair situation going on with Marion, and she's not really rolling any wants to be with Marion. She has the want to slow dance, but like that's pretty vague, and she had that even before Marion. So I don't know. We're gonna have to come back next time and see if anything else happens, if she rolls any wants to continue the affair. Something else I would like to point out is the fact that while Jenna was gone, AJ rolled the want to talk to her. And I could kind of interpret this as maybe he has a suspicion that something's going on. Maybe he like heard from Lola or something. Maybe he got a text message. Maybe I'm reading too far into it, but something happened while she was gone that made him roll the want to talk to her. So there's some food for thought right there. With that being said, it is 6 a.m. on Sunday. As you guys know, this is where I usually end my rotations. I do just want to get AJ to wake up so that I can see what his wants re-roll as. Looks to be like a whole lot of nothing. So that, well, I guess that's good. And he has the fear to being rejected for a kiss by Jenna. So yeah, not much else going on in this household. This is not at all how I was expecting things to go. But it wasn't unenjoyable, so yeah. I want to just say thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, if you're enjoying my videos, please go ahead and think about maybe subscribing to the channel. There will be plenty more like this. In next video, we are going to be playing with another family in Pleasantview. It is going to be the Pleasant family, and you're probably thinking, well, we already played with a couple Pleasant families because we played with Mary Sue, we've played with Angela, we've played with Lilith, but this time it's going to be one of my favorite families and a rather new one. It's going to be the Pleasants with Daniel, his new wife Erin, and their twin children Evan and Gemma, and Erin is actually pregnant again. Daniel Pleasant is single-handedly populating my Uberhood, guys. So on that note, I'm looking forward to the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and I'll see you, yeah, next time. Alright, thank you so much. Bye!